My name is Joel Celestino. I'm the eldest of 3 children. I have 1 brother, 1 sister.
My name is Mary Allison Buckton. To my family, they call me Girly. To my friends, it's either Mary or Allison. There's 5 kids in the family. They're all boys, and I'm the 3rd one.
First time I met Mary was freshman year in high school. It was after basketball practice.
It was in the back of the school. I saw him. I was waiting for my dad to pick me up, and he was waiting for his dad to pick him up. But I saw him, and I was like, oh, look, a Filipino guy.
She came up to me.
I was like, hey, come here.
And asked me, do you speak Tagalog?
And he goes, no. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
And all she said was, you suck. And her ride came and left. I was like, wow, first impressions are good.
So like I stopped talking to him then, but that was the first time we met.
I had a crush on her since that time, but we didn't really start getting close till around junior year in high school.
It was first day of school, and you know, like we go through each class, and then I'm like, oh, it's 3rd period. I wish he was in my class. I wish he was in my class. And then 4th period came, and then like right before lunch, I'm waiting. I saved a seat next to me because I had like I knew, I was like, I'm gonna have a class with him. You know, I'm gonna have a class with him. What do you know? He walks in.
I remember first walking in, seeing, oh wow, Mary's in my class.
And I'm like, hey, Joel, I saved a seat for you. Come here.
So I sat right next to her. I was like, this is where I can try to get close to her.
He sat next to me, and that's when we started talking.
Our official day of becoming a couple was November 7th, 2000. I just stared into her eyes and asked her if she wanted to become my girlfriend.
And I was just like, yes.
She was very happy, holding me tight. I remember her economics teacher, Mr. Love, saying,
is he going to the military? And I said, no, why? And he's like, you're hugging him as if like you'll never ever see him again.
She wouldn't let me go. I decided to propose after 8 years of being together at Disneyland.
It was very important for me to have him talk to my parents before, like, you know, and get their blessing before he asked me.
I asked her parents for her hand in marriage.
It was during Fantasmic at Disneyland when he asked me to marry him. You know, we were watching the fireworks.
Looked at her after the show and pulled out the ring, and she just knew what I was about to ask.
I almost started crying, but we were sitting on the ground, and someone kicked the soda towards us, like, you know, when everyone's rushing. So I'm just like, oh, there goes the moment. My parents knew that I was gonna get engaged before I did. His parents knew I was gonna get engaged before I did. His siblings knew before I did. His coworkers knew before I did, and I was just like, I'm surprised it didn't come out.
Mary's just a fun person to be with, always making me laugh, supporting me when I need her.
I can't be away from him. You know, we'll go to work, and not even like 2-3 hours being at work, there's already a text like, hey, I miss you. And it's still like that now, 24/7 together. And some people are like, don't you guys get sick of each other? I told them, well, if we do, I don't think we'd be together.
One funny thing I love about Mary is sometimes she jumbles her words and her Philippine accent comes out. Sometimes she would just say, because I love you. Or, do you want to eat at Dennis? There's something I love about her.
He has flat feet. He said it's hard to run with flat feet, but he runs really fast. But with Jesse, I think he asked Jesse first to wrap his foot or wrap his arch with tape, and I was there and I was like, I'll do it. Because, you know, I was like, I want to touch him. I'll do it. So I was wrapping his feet, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's got like the softest feet I've ever felt before. I was like, and he's a guy. I keep telling him that. And I was like, yeah, I like your feet even though they're flat because they're really soft.
In the future, I see us having a family, being together, just having fun, just loving life.
We've been together for 10 years and it's, you know, still going. I'm sure there's a whole world out there, and I think whatever comes, comes. We're just taking things a day at a time.
Yeah, she's sweet, caring, loving.
He's loyal. He's respectful. Makes me laugh all the time. I want to spend the rest of my life with him because I can't see myself with anybody else.
I want to spend the rest of my life with Mary because I just want to be with her. She's just a fun person to be with. She completes me.
He completes me. He's the other side of me that I'm not. He's goofy. He always makes me happy. He's the perfect guy to bring home to the parents. I can't see myself with anybody else.